Now here's someone ready to storm into a fight. First one to enter, last one to leave.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 241 pounds, LA Knight.
A man who walks the walk and definitely talks the talk.
Is this man truly ready for Bron Breakker, a superstar who was bred for success? The dogs are barking loud tonight.
And his opponent, accompanied by the wise man, Paul Heyman, from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, Bron Breakker.
Breakker has had a meteoric rise in this in-ring career, both in NXT and on the main roster.
Yeah, Breakker firmly believes that actions speak louder than words. And he likes to let his actions do the talking every time he enters the building.
Well, Bron Breakker's never afraid to keep the fight going even after the bell's rung. Bron is never afraid to put superstars on the shelf.
All about asserting himself as the top dog in this business.
Just look at Breakker's face. The intensity of this man is palpable.
Bron looks ready to completely annihilate the opposition.
Bron Breakker has a simple and solid mentality when it comes to in-ring competition. He's here to break his opponent in half and then move on to the next obstacle in his path.
Breakker's appetite for competition, his desire to take on bigger and badder opponents does seem insatiable. Every time he gets in the ring, he battles like he has something to prove.
And it's that drive that has allowed Breakker to smash through practically anyone who has stood in his way over the course of his career.
And then there's the always outspoken LA Knight standing across the way.
Well, normally I'd say a guy who does this much talking is annoying, but I'll hand it to him. LA Knight really backs up every word in the ring, even if that word might only be an emphatic, yeah. Ooh. Able to get out of it and ground things with a headlock. Caught with a punch.
And what's this manager looking for under the ring? He has no business down there. Controlling suplex. Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here.
All the way up, and the crash landing powerbomb. Crashing down like that, having the wind knocked out of you, never a good time for that to happen.
Blast off! All the way to the outside.
They got all of that, just taking flight and soaring through the sky.
LA Knight has the whole WWE Universe behind him in every match. Corey, is that something you can compete with in the ring?
Well, when you're facing LA Knight, you really have to block out all the noise. As hard as that may be, that's the only way you're going to be able to focus your attacks effectively.
Not a powerbomb onto the apron.
A fire has been lit inside of Breakker.
This is what I was talking about, blocking out all that noise and taking it right to LA Knight.
He's really pushing the limit here, getting close to a countout. Coming back from the outside now. He is getting...
That puts an end to that, thank goodness. And gets sent right into the corner.
Counters with an attack on Breakker.
Knight managing to get some control back now.
Time now for Knight to battle back into this fight.
Nice counter from Breakker.
Back and forth, counter after counter.
Going airborne with the Bulldog.
And he goes for the pin. Kicks out on the pinfall attempt.
He's not even close to being done yet.
A calculating look has come across Knight's face.
LA Knight.
LA Knight with the BFT.
Is it enough? Is this the end?
How'd he do that?
And I think to get the pinfall, you have to try that maneuver one more time.
Absolutely spiked. DDT. From the top, he's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd.
Oh, he timed that counter well.
Ooh. Now trampling the opposition.
He's starting to look battered.
It's all about focus. You have to be able to ignore the pain as the match wears on. Does the official not see him removing the turnbuckle pad?
Keep your voice down.
Oof. Oh!
Target locked in. He knows it's that time. Watch out.
Whoa! What a landing!
A roll of the dice and it pays off in full. Readjusting the furniture. We know how this ends.
Pops up their opponent into a reverse power slam. Wow. Elbow drop.
As the fight continues ringside, we may need to relocate soon.
I'm already ahead of you. Grabbing my notes. Soaring.
Whoa, look out. I can't believe what we just saw.
I can't believe that didn't miss.
Up across the shoulders. Here we go. Oh my God, burning hammer. This is getting awfully close to a count out here.
And he heads back into the ring.
Looks like LA Knight has no respect for his competition.
Just manages to beat the count. Arms hooked.
Double underhook slam. His body is dealing with a lot of stress here.
This is where you really find out what someone's made of.
Off the mark with that one.
What a shot.
And avoids taking any damage.
Lets him up down. Like being manhandled by a bear.
Transitions into the pen. Is this it?
This is going to come down to who wants it more.
Placing him in the corner. Shoulder tackle after shoulder tackle.
So ruthless.
Oh!
To the back of the neck.
Breakker pausing to soak up the adulation.
Fends it off. Good counter.
One counter met by another.
Bron Breakker hoisting. Uh-oh. Caught with that sharp elbow. Breakker sidesteps out of that. LA Knight kick to the gut with BFT.
Feeling like it's over for Breakker.
Two. Oh, kicks out, kicks out.
Breakker defiantly getting his shoulder up in time.
And you got to think that all the plans are out the window after that. Oh, what a clubbing blow. We have seen such a physical match from these combatants, and the wear and tear is starting to show.
And now's the time where the smartest competitor needs to take advantage of the situation. Needs to figure out the quickest way to end this.
What a shot. They're up high. Top rope.
Oh, my goodness.
That might have done it. This could be it. There's two. Digging deep. takedown.
What do you have to do to put this guy away?
Averting danger with an elbow to the stomach. Fires back with a knee across the midsection.
Getting set up in the corner now.
Now heading outside.
And now Breakker is playing to the crowd.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it.
And he saw that coming from Bron.
Powerbomb position. But right hands create spear.
Does that pulls it out for Breakker.
And quickly into the cover.
Might be in trouble.
He stays alive. He stays alive.
I can't believe this whole arena's in shock.
Yeah, but no one's more shocked than the man who thought he had a pinfall.
And Breakker having to reckon with the fact that his best seemingly wasn't good enough.
He's looking lost out there. Looking like an easy target.
Arms hooked. Into the slam.
What a shoulder block. Knight doesn't have any room to recover.
Knight is going to have to dig down deep here. Bron Breakker hoisting up his opponent. There's the gut check.
Breakker taking things to another level.
Breakker in position. Spear! Is it enough to put Knight away?
Going for the cover. Amazing!
I thought for sure this thing was wrapped up.
Well, stay in your seat. Looks like we've got a ways.
Breakker setting him up.
Got out of there at the perfect time. Dominating shoulder tackle.
And Breakker showcasing his arsenal.
And I bet Bron is looking to inflict more damage, too.
Oh, elbow caught him right on the bridge of the nose. This place is going insane.
The ground beneath my feet is shaking.
Taking flight.
Body splash. Breakker telling the audience to holler if they hear it.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it.
Just like that, sent out of the ring. And he's going to the outside, which will start a count out. And Breakker turns the tables.
Sharp elbow to the gut turns that one around. Unloads with the boot.
Climbing up to the top, looking to go high risk.
Launching
Through the air, and connects.
That's going to be on highlight reels for a long time.
Incredible courage to even attempt that.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
Incoming. Big time powerbomb.
Clothesline.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it.
One step ahead there. Planted with a neck breaker. And back elbow creates separation.
These two are finding an answer for everything.
Into a power slam.
Off the rope.
Good God! Picked out of midair. And
Bron Breakker in position.
a spear! Will Breakker finish things now?
Into the cover. It's over. Brutality finally comes to an end.
Here is your winner, Bron Breakker.
Bron Breakker standing victorious in the ring.
He fought hard, but LA Knight just landed on the wrong side of this one.
I expect LA Knight to return to have that last laugh.